So it's Thursday. I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm solo today, but I'll show you how to set these corners out. So what I've done, as you can see, we're using Staffordshire Blues, very soapy, very wet. So we put them on first. Obviously, so what I did yesterday. Put them on first, let them go off for a good half an hour while I'm building this. And then I've tailed this out 7 bricks. I'm going to build a bit of my meter box in, which starts now, and then we've got a line here. This line we left on last night. Shouldn't really leave your lines on, but I'm due some new ones anyway. So this is slack, a little bit slack, so it won't pull the brick. And you see all I do there is I line that up to that other Harris, no fix brick, just nicely lined to that corner. And I know I've got a nice, straight, true plumb starting point there. And I should have set all my corners out like this, and I will do in future. It's just, laziness, can't be asked to get a line over there. And anyway, I'm going to put my boombox back on. 25 quid eBay speaker, karaoke machine. I've already thought about getting a mic in it for the back to do some freestyling when I'm at work, but maybe not. Right, see you next clip.
Hey guys, Harry here, back with another Bricklaying vlog. This Thursday's footage. I apologise, I got like 20 minutes of headcam doing, so some pick and dip down this cable. I know it's the same stuff you saw yesterday, but I got it at the wrong angle, so you just have to, check it out for a few minutes while I do this voiceover. There was a site visit as well, so they were keen on everyone having their hard hats on and stuff. And at the moment, I'm just using a head strap, so I can strap it round my hard hat, but it's easier to just put it on my head. So I just take my hat off for 10-15 minutes and record. But yeah, I'm gonna look into getting another hard hat. Might try them scaffolders hats. I'm not a fan of the bicycle looking helmets, with the straps and stuff, but the one I've seen does have. It has like clips on it, so you can clip my strap to it, permanently. So I'll just leave it on, and then detach my GoPro. I'd have to use a slightly different mount that I'm using now. That reminds me, I almost binned all my mounts the other day, but yeah, I'm still using the AKASO as well. I might upgrade the quality. It's coming up on a year on YouTube in about a month or two. I think it started in April. So I think you guys deserve better quality than AKASO. Jesus, last few videos have been getting some, really good feedback. Reaching out to a lot of people. I know I've been putting some, questionable titles in, but they all have truth in them. Watch the video, like the £200 in an hour video. That was me running in with Mel feeding me gobbo bricks, on a straight run with my leads built. So, it's just showing what's possible, really. Obviously, with a pick and dip, it just opens, your horizons as a bricklayer to earn more money. It's just a quicker method of laying bricks. I still have nowhere near perfected it, but I'm getting there every week, every month. More and more bricks are getting laid, So you can see here the sliding motion I'm using. Like a minimum of a 2 scrape now. I used to be like 3 scrapes minimum. Now I'm like doing 2 scrapes regularly. Sometimes a 1 scrape if I can really get the groove in there. There's a 1 scrape there, if you could see. Let's have another look here. 1 scrape, little follow up. It's just getting used to everything, like that. I sometimes do it for the feel of it as well. Just do it as a little bit of habit as well, shoe shining the brick. But yeah, check it out. And using some 440 thermal lights as little meter box props. I could have actually only got a meter box and just shoved it in backwards. That's also it's quite easy. I don't pull my meter boxes either. I just make the opening about 10mm big, 10 or 15mm, and then it allows, you can just eye it in a little bit. I bang my level up at the end to make sure it's not running miles out, and then it's pretty much on the money. Your meter box will fit in every time because it has a rim around the meter box, so you can't see whether the bricks are plumb or not. A lot of it's hidden, and that's why I do 1/2, 3/4 in the middle. Another reason for the 1/2, 3/4, if you go any bigger on this sort of site, you can't. It's just one lintel. So it doesn't really it sits on probably like not about 80mm each side if you go any bigger. If you like do a brick and a half, it barely sits on 100mm. So it's just easier with the 1/2, 3/4 in between the meter boxes. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I'll show you some of yesterday's footage again. I'll take some of the bits that were speeded up and just put them back at normal speed, do a bit more camera work with it, a bit of editing work with it, and then you can just get another little view of everything. So, right, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next week with some some more videos on the back on the house. I'll explain next week on Monday how I'm going to finish off this plot and then where we'll be going on to next. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
I don't deny there's some strange evolutionary process going on, but mankind won't be destroyed. The fact that you and I are working here today is evidence of that.
And it's as easy as that. But you know, check it out. Just gotta show you that even with taking you know, a big chunk up in a day, look at that. All bricks touching, bubble, plumb. So yeah, it's doable. It's doable definitely to make them neat. You know, wouldn't recommend at all trying to use ready mix on these. They'll fucking sink. Probably 6 course, 8 course maximum at a time. Silo, no problem putting 12, 15 on in long run, and it's all still jointable. Like I've laid this hours ago, still nice to joint, nice, just nice, just squishy, but you know, like a sponge, perfect for jointing. So yeah, I'll come back to you in a couple of in a minute, show you what I'm doing next. So it's 4:45. I told you I'd be doing a few of these longer days, but I'll show you what I got done. So I can't remember if I showed you the gable already. It's all done. Nice sponge on these blues. Horsehair brush on the face work, you know. We came round here. Set out the back of the movement joint, always half bond. With the movement joint, I had to go half 3/4 at the end because it was a reverse bond. The groundwork, you know, it didn't work. Obviously brick, so it had to be, you know, half 3/4 there. So it's a little bit of drifty joints at the bottom, but you know, never see any of that. But yeah, that's all set out nice. I've covered everything up, and yeah, that's not bad. I've not done bad there, I don't think. You know, building corners. I'm going to cramp some levels to that, you know, next week when I come back on Monday. Probably build this up so high, put tail a bit of block work out. I'll try to leave these reveals till end, just get them all done in one go, and then take that full height, you know, get the block work to like 6 or 7 on top of that. Get this up in one day, obviously filling in these racks here, and then we'll go around to the front and do the same, you know, get it up so high, and then build a bit, you know, slot the former in, build a bit of block work, rack it all back, you know, rack it up to the form. I'll probably just build that freehand, and obviously the same here in the end. You know, I don't really have to take that corner up, that block work corner. I can just take the brickwork up. It's probably a day and a half for that. Day for this, day and a half for that. Probably at the front if I'm going slow. And I'll probably give myself a day each house for the block work. Because there's 4 courses to go on that, and the briquettes on the end. For your lintel to sit on too. So yeah, it's probably like 4 days, about 4 days, I reckon. So yeah, probably a day and a half each out. Probably a day and a half for both of them, something like that. Day and a half at front, 3 days, 4 days, something like that. You know, get most of the next week in at least. So yeah, that's the video. Absolutely fucking knackered. When I work with Mel or I work solo, I've been doing no snap still, working through. It's been working out pretty well. So I love it when site's closed and everyone goes home at like 4, and I'm still here for another 40 minutes, and it's all nice and quiet. So I'm gonna go get off before they start locking up gates and can't get out. Right, see you in the next video.